It's 25 minutes after 8 o'clock with the Greaseman. Let's go to the blower 1 second here. I guess I've been neglecting that a little bit. I got a guy on the line here. What is that now? You want some marital advice?
Yeah.
Are you scared?
A little bit.
How old are you?
26.
26 years of age. Well, always remember this in a marriage. When you're wrong, make sure you admit it. And when you're right, shut up.
Why's that?
Because you don't want to rub it in.
You're right about that.
So repeat after me. When you're wrong, admit it.
When you're wrong, admit it.
When you're right, shut up.
When you're right, shut up.
All right?
All right.
You'll be okay.
Okay.
See you soon.
Right.
Don't be nervous. It'll work out. I mean, there are, admittedly, some guys have disastrous wedding nights. And that's something I can't do anything about for it. I remember one time, I was sitting in the bar room and we were knocking back doubles. And everybody started to get a little tanked. And one guy said, God, I should have known on my wedding night that my marriage was going to fail. I said, what happened? He said, well, we're lying in bed in the middle of the night when I heard a car pull up outside. It was just one of the neighbors. But when I heard that car door slam, I thought, damn, it's your husband. And I dove out the window and started running down the block in my underwear, forgetting that we were married. What a fool I made out of myself. The other guys would say, hell, that ain't nothing. I'm so stupid. The morning after we was married, I'd get up, take a massive, lay a $20 bill on the dresser and leave, forgetting I was married. God, I was so humiliated, and she never forgave me for it. And everybody looked at me and said, what about you, Nino? Did you put your foot in it on the wedding night? I said, no. But I could have.
Grease, are you off your medication? Add it up for yourself. The Greaseman, fresh bits, and lots more music on DC101.
I mean, you want to talk humiliation? You want to talk humiliation? 4321101. Well, hey, if you want to spill your guts, I'm here. I'm here to hold you.
I never thought I'd live to see the day.
I'm eating omelets in places I never...
A bird of paradise.
Morning flying by, Lloyd. I think the key to facing a Monday is you just can't get liquored up on Sunday. A lot of people do that. I remember my daddy. He would be hating life on Monday mornings because he'd always get a snoot-filled Sunday night. And I remember one Monday morning, he was walking around hating life. He had an ice pack on his head. He was just kind of groaning quietly on the couch. And the phone rang, and it made him nearly jump. He went, oh, God, answer that, son. That sound is killing my brain there. And I picked up the phone. I said, hello? Hang on a second. I'll ask him. I said, Daddy, it's the Tavern owner. He wants to know what you're going to do about that nude portrait of his that you bored a hole into, eh? Oh, no! I mean, unbelievable. Pop, I came... let's play some morning quiz. Let's get... All right, settle down. Let's get somebody on the blower here that has basic lucidity, and maybe, just maybe, we can give away something zesty. Hello, 101, checking for lucidity.
Hello?
Have I found it? Would you like to play the morning quiz?
I was calling from West Virginia to see if I could get something played on the radio.
Sure. You're calling from West Virginia, huh?
Yeah.
Well, sweet. Hang on a second. Maybe we can talk later on, and I'll find something zesty to do with that young man. Hello?
Hello, yeah. I want to call to play the morning quiz. I'm lucid.
What do you do? First name, or what do you do?
Richard the Painter.
Richard the Painter. Let's see what we got for you there, Richard. The DC101 prize wheel goes round and round and round. Where's your stop? Nobody knows. And it's your very own library.
Wow,
It's a library. Well, maybe you'll learn something. Let's encourage Richard on here. It's a library featuring works from the great masters, folk classics, original leather-bound editions, a library with a lifetime of reading. You may be able to broaden your horizons unbelievably thanks to Spiegel Chicago 60609. Listen carefully and tell me what we call a golden shower fanatic. Oh, Richard, for crying out loud. We call him a peanut. No, he didn't know it. Did you hear him blowing? Yes, he was a wacky guy. I'm sorry, Richard. We're going to have to take that library, put it back in the hopper, but all isn't lost. Because we've got as a consolation prize the Peg Bundy cookbook called Pig Out with Peg. All those wacky recipes for married with children that will delight and entertain. May nauseate you, but it's pretty wacky, okay?
All right, thank you.
Oh, let me put you on hold with a hearty. 27 before 9, the Greaseman and Foreigner, DC101. Green M&Ms out of the bucket, or y'all are easy to work with?
No. They'll eat anything. They'll eat anything, I'll tell you. But mostly fruits and vegetables, you know what I mean?
Only too well. Now, Rudy, I was thinking about this. Now, I know the California Raisins have your big show May 2nd, 8:30 CBS. But here in Washington, D.C., we're into something else altogether. It's called the California potato chip. Oftentimes, after a liaison, to brace yourself for this, Rudy, you may notice your couch is looking at that on the side after a zesty liaison. So if you were to walk up to any of the unsavory leavings, hit it with the blow dryer for a while.
You guys in Washington got a warped sense of humor.
I know, and then
the politics are going to your head or something.
And then,
I like it.
And then you take
your manager.
And then, well, Bill Scanlon. And then you take a razor blade, and after that blow dryer is worked out real good, Rudy, I'd like you, as a professional entertainer, to listen to this and see if you can tell me that maybe, just maybe, the California potato chips might be wacky.
I bet you wonder how I knew about my plans to speckle you. I'm gonna let fly, gonna give you more of those prostaglandins that I have stored. It'll take you by surprise, I must say, when I start to wail away. Oh, I heard it through the pine as you lay there, oh supine. Oh, I heard it through the pine, and I'm just gonna speckle your behind, honey,
Yeah, so, Rudy,
Hey, Greaseman, I listened to that thing and I can only think of one thing.
What's that?
You need professional help.
Hey, thanks for coming on with us. Good luck.
Hey,
And
listen, let me tell you something. The California Raisins, they're coming out with new CDs, new videos, new albums, new cassettes. I gotta give you this number. I gotta give you a number that you can call. It's toll free.
all right, go ahead.
All right, it's 1-800-845-2300. You got that? Let me repeat that for everyone in Washington, D.C. with all the cotton in their ears. It's 1-800-845-2300. Just order today.
All right.
Send it out personally.
All right, Rudy, thanks, buddy.
Thank you.
See you later. Look, he's got a scoot. Wow. That's Rudy. Thanks for being on there, Rudy. That's one of the California Raisins. I tell you, this country's going nuts. The Raisins have their own show. So we wish them bravo lingus. Have you written for your tickets to come down and see the Thursday show? Live in the studio, shrieking and reeking. And keep in mind, all studio guests between April the 26th and May 10th qualify to win a stereo system from Saxotone Audio Video. Not only do you get to watch the shrieking, you could walk away with music. Yeah, you could win a Kenwood receiver with Dolby surround sound and wireless remote. I mean, we got a double reverse stereo cassette deck, a multi-disc CD player, 2 Advent Legacy speakers. I mean, this thing is huge. And you qualify just for coming down to the Ring Dang Dude. So we'll look for your big behind. Lord, we'll look for your big behind. So it's going to be a while before we can get you in. But just write for tickets and then tuck them away, and your day will come. You can see us face to face. Lord, see us face to face. It's 2.5 minutes before 9 o'clock. The Grease at DC 101.